for your Memorial Day baseball. They'll play them again tonight, second of 3, 7:05. Tonight on MMS, we'll roll around 6:30, and then pregame coverage will begin shortly after that on the Buzzard and on the iHeartRadio app. And you have precisely a few more hours today and tomorrow to use the promo code POOF at CLE Clothing Company. I haven't been told what the new word is for June, but it's just a couple of days away. But I will tell you as soon as I know it. But today and tomorrow, 31st, is going to be the last day for you to use Poof. 20% off at CLE Clothing. No matter what you want, you can get it right off the top. You can use it as many times as you like to. Hey, Sue.
Hi. When I was in school, we had art class, and we decided to do a prank. So me and 3 other people took pieces of clay, about 8 of them. What little known to me was everybody in the art class took 4, 8, and we ceramic the entire fountain shut in Charles F. Brush. And boy, were they mad.
Say again? What brush?
We took a ceramic. You put clay on the fountains.
Yep.
And it's, you do a big wad of it, and then people go to drink it, and you're like, oh, that looks like poop.
Oh, wait. So
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it, Sue.
I do too.
It's a good prank.
But it was a bit of misdirection there, or I was assuming. So it wasn't just that the water would spray all over because there was clay in the nozzle. It's that it was brown water and looked like poop.
Yes.
Right. Can I ask what year this was, Sue?
Oh, in 1978.
1978. This was what, Willoughby High School?
No, Brush. Charles F. Brush.
Charles F. Brush High School. You were class of 78.
Yeah.
And did the fake poop prankster get caught or no? Are they still on the loose to this day?
It was the whole class did it.
Oh, whole class.
I thought there were just 3 people were going to do it, but I didn't know 24 people were going to do it. So I had to go from one side of the Charles F. Brush to the opposite side just to find a fountain to put the clay on. But they got them all.
So you did it too, Sue?
Yeah.
Look at you. All right.
Yeah, we always used to swipe that stuff and put it on there.
Yeah, why not? You grab it from art class? Is that how they did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clay. That's what I'm talking about. Clay in the fountains, right? It might seem kind of corny, but there's no harm done. I mean, maybe a bit of a mess. The itching powder on the toilet seats and the fart spray in the classroom. Come on, man. It's, all right. Thank you, Sue.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Appreciate your input. There's Sue. Charles F. Brush High School, class of 78. Senior prank, putting the clay there in the water fountain nozzles. Is Charles F. Brush High School still there?
I've never even
And do you know who Charles F. Brush was?
Invented the brush. Everybody's using combs, and then he's like, what?
Very close. He invented the Charles. He was an inventor, an engineer, an entrepreneur, and a philanthropist from Euclid, Ohio. And I guess he had a high school name. See, back then, because nobody really knew anything, you were just everything. You were like, I'm an inventor, and I'm also an entrepreneur, and I'm also an engineer.
Why'd they add that part about him being a cheater?
You're thinking of a philanderer, Bill. A philanthropist is someone who, right. You know, like what was the word that Poundcake made up before the break?
What did I make up?
You're going to be on a Fender list.
Fender list.
He was a philanthropist and a Fender list. And I heard from a couple of people during the break who texted me that work mental health in prison. And they're like, we just call them sex offenders.
No, we were talking about specifically pedophiles.
Right. Yeah. But they're like across the board, just sex offenders.
Huh.
It's not a pederast, or that's kind of old timey, but I love the word.
I've never heard that until I got on this show.
Minor attracted person, or, change is glacial, man. I mean, renaming things. There are some people who are of the mind that if you change the name of something, you'll change the actual situation, and that just is never the case. But I don't know anybody who would, other than minor attracted people, I don't know anyone who would go to the mat to plant their flag on that, die on that hill.
They use their correct pronoun.
Huh?
I'm saying someone saying like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I called you a pedophile. Let me use your correct pronoun. Let me call you a."
Well, except that pedophile isn't a pronoun.
I'm just saying it's like the same thing.
Title.
I want to be identified. I identify as a minor attracted person.
I see.
Is what I identify. It's what I feel.
Charles F. Brush High School is still there, I'm being told. Well, that's very, very exciting. If you listen to us on iHeartRadio, of course, we have bureau chiefs from all around North America, people who will listen to the show from wherever they are. Patty is in Auburn, Washington. And Anthony's in Sterling Heights outside Detroit. Ryan's in San Diego. Nathan's down in Cincinnati. And I heard from Lawrence, who is our bureau chief in Kaiserslautern, Germany. He's currently in Sweden for work. He's about 100 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. And the sun is up almost 24 hours a day. It's beautiful, and I did a polar plunge, he says.
Hey.
And it was invigorating, to say the least. Big fan of the show. Appreciate you helping me laugh after long days at work. How about that? You know who else is from Kaiserslautern, Germany? Poundcake will know this one. You know who's from Kaiserslautern, Germany? His hometown.
Kaiserslautern?
Kaiserslautern, Germany.
That would be Hasselhoff.
Now, he's big in Germany, but he's not from Germany.
Oh, that would be... Well, I don't know anybody German. Hitler?
Hitler was Austrian.
Oh.
I'm
out of German people.
That's okay. A lot of people know him, but a lot of people don't. There's a DJ named Zed.
No.
His hometown is from Kaiserslautern, Germany.
I thought Zed was dead.
Zed's dead, baby. No, that's just in the movies.
Oh, okay.
Zed the DJ. You know Zed, Poundcake? Z-E-D-D? Zed the DJ?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about him? I'm sorry, I was on the phone.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
He's dead?
Zed's not dead. No,
He's from
boy,
Kaiserslautern.
imagine poor Poundcake coming in the middle of that movie reference.
I was going to say Tina Turner. And
no,
now
Zed's not dead. No, he's
in,
doing fine.
Coming in threes.
Doing fine.
I can't have one of my skeleton-faced DJs, another one pass away.
I just saw Zed pop up in, we're watching this show on Disney called Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Anybody watching this?
No.
Remember Dr. Teeth from the Muppet Show?
Yeah.
Well, they have their own show.
Oh.
An episodic show.
Neat.
And they have all these guest stars, so like Zed's in it. And God, that Lily Singh is so hot. She's like the main character. She's like you know who Lily Singh is?
No.
She was
Is she that
Superwoman
one
or something.
Muppet
She got
that's
blew way up on YouTube, but then
Okay.
she got that Carson Daly show for a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay.
And but she blew up on YouTube years ago, and she's in this Muppet show or whatever. She's so cute. I don't think she likes dudes though, but nevertheless, very, very cute.
Even hotter.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm happy for her. I mean, it doesn't do me any good, but hey, Kelly.
If she did like women, what good does that do you? Or like men?
Well, because I'm a man.
But
I mean,
you-
it's more fun that way.
But you don't.
It's more fun.
But if you're never going to engage with her,
I don't
does
know
it
that.
matter?
How do I know that? I've
You
met a
do
lot
know
of
that.
people in my career. What's to say I'm not going to meet somebody?
I'm not saying you're meeting her is one thing, but are you going to meet her?
M-E-A-T.
Am I going to MEAT her?
Yeah.
No.
That's the point.
No, but
Whether
like you
she's
might
straight or
engage.
gay.
You engage in if you have like a good vibe with somebody and you're talking to them, you might engage in a little flirtatious conversation, right?
Okay, so you're
Nothing heavy duty, but if she doesn't like guys, then I can check that off. That's not a route that you can charm someone with. You know what I mean?
You can still flirt with lesbians.
You can, but what's the point?
Add that
I mean,
to the list. Add that
you
to
can
our,
still
point of
flirt with
flirting?
lesbians.
add that to our mission statement.
The other day, I was walking my dog. The
You
other day.
can.
Yeah.
I mean, you do whatever you want.
I was walking my dog the other day, and these ladies were walking by, and they go, "How old's the cutie?" And I go, 41.
See, that's
I hate you.
perfect.
I
That's
hate you so
perfect.
much.
And I bet they laughed.
There you go. The dog. And I was like, oh, she's 3. And they're like, all right, have a good day, 41.
But that's funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's quick. It's perfect. Hey, Kelly,
Hey, Alan, how you doing?
what up?
So it's not necessarily a senior prank, but one of the kids I went to school with took a dump in the hallway at the end of the hallway.
Hey,
He's
simple.
like, it
It's
wasn't
simple,
really
yeah.
a prank, but it was.
Got the job
we
done.
all laughed. Yeah.
He got in trouble.
Yeah.
He sure
I'm
did.
sure he
I
did.
mean,
Sure he did. Was it a full pants drop? I mean, did he shake it down the leg? What did he do?
he had his, his closest friends, I believe. I was a couple years younger. I was still in the school with him, but I was like 2 years younger. He had his friends circle him around, and he was like, I guess squat against the wall and hope it doesn't hit the pants on the way down. And then he went right out the door and left. It was like the last week or last day of school or something.
That is so
who ratted
gross,
him out?
though.
Oh,
So
excuse me.
gross.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. I don't know what happened.
He had
Excuse me.
sour cream.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. Kelly's like doing a bit with us there. Okay, yeah. Leaning up against, again, that's biological waste, right? We laugh, but it's super gross.
Yeah.
And
clean it
no
up,
creativity to it whatsoever.
Poor janitor.
And the poor janitor.
He's the cool one.
I mean,
Not
come
always.
on, man. You can't throw sawdust on that and expect that everything is going to be fine.
We were at Sonic Temple. Part of the walkway inside the stadium was covered in sand, and we couldn't figure out why. And Brian's like, "Why is there sand everywhere?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe somebody puked." He goes, "There was so much sand. Like, I don't know if it was part of one of the band's sign up. I don't know what it was, but it was everywhere." And he's like, "You think they're just preemptively putting sand down?" in
Yes.
case?" That's what I said. I was like,
There's going to be a lot of
maybe.
vomiting going on.
If you
here.
have to vomit, please move to the sand.
I was like, maybe it's for puke. I have no idea.
Honey, Knocked Loose likes to establish an island vibe, all right?
Right. Yeah,
Come
there's
on.
sand everywhere.
Yeah.
But that was my first thought, was sawdust or cat litter. I was like, maybe it's for vomit, I don't know, or pee. Who knows?
Steve, our former bureau chief in Middleburg Heights, lived in Kaiserslautern a few years ago.
Keep
There
wanting
you
you
go.
to say Kaiser Soze every single time.
Kaiserslautern!
Kaiser Soze.
And then he was gone. Alan, all the girls at my all-girls school in the 70s, they put goldfish in the holy water receptacles.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, like the little things you dip your finger in, and because they'll tell you go to hell if you don't do it. Leaving high school like deuces. Yeah, no, that's not, that's a terrible, terrible way to leave school. It's gross. It's uncalled for. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants your poop. Because, yeah, the poor janitor. Somebody has got to. Alan, were you a daredevil as a kid? My 12-year-old son is becoming. Mary's answer is all you need to know.
Yeah, right.
I didn't want to miss school because I have perfect attendance.
Real
This is
daredevil.
Susie. This is not me. My 12-year-old son is becoming the kid who can't say no to a dare, and it's freaking me out.
Your son's fun. Let
I
him
wasn't.
Be a kid.
No, listen. The first few tastes of independence that you get as a kid are important. There are a couple of big ones. Learning to ride a bike is the first one, and then learning to refuse a dare is another one.
Just say no.
Well, it is. I mean, because invariably, depending on what happens, a lot of times the kid who can't wait to take a dare gets hurt or in trouble or whatever. And that's largely the dare thing. Largely shows up in boys, obviously. There's way more of that. But little girls, Mary used to be one. You know, a group of little girls are honest to a fault.
Yeah.
And so that's why they ended up adding truth to the dare. Established, there's going to be psychological warfare that'll be so prevalent in young girls' formative years that the more information that they have on you from an earlier age, the happier that makes them. But no, I was not a daredevil kid.
Little girls are mean, dude. My nieces will be playing with each other, and then one of them will just look at the other one and be like, "You're not even fun." You're like, dude.
But that's what I mean.
Oh,
It's an unbridled honesty. It is honest to a fault. There's no artifice there whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just you aren't fun,
But that's
or your eye is weird.
Yeah,
that's like
right.
little kid stuff though. But like once they get to like 10,
I was
11,
like, even 9, 10, 11.
yeah, that's when they get like they know they're
What's
being
gonna hurt your
mean.
feelings,
Yeah, they
yeah.
know what's gonna hurt your feelings, and they know, and like they kind of get. They're like, oh, I have this power to be mean, and like the way they're mean to other kids and stuff at school. That always blew my mind how mean some of those girls could be.
Oh yeah, they're like, well, at least my teeth don't stick out weird or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how you end up developing an eating disorder
Yeah.
Why are you fat?
Yeah.
or whatever.
Or just being like, you just can't hang out with us because you're not cool.
Mhm.
Like they'll just be like, no, you don't get to sit here. You can't sit with us.
I got to take a break.